I'm here. Hi Giggly, how you doing today? Yes, I encountered an invisible ponyta somehow. I don't know how exactly that came to be, but it did. Doing good, how am I doing? Yeah, I'm doing alright, thanks for asking. I'm glad it's cooling down a bit outside, that's a relief. Right, so my goal today is to beat Crush Awake, but of course I'm probably way too low level for that, so I'm gonna have to do some training, which... oh, great. Gonna be yet another boring one, probably. Is there anything hidden in here? Like, did I already get it? Oh, something this way. Here. Hyper Potion. Okay, I think whatever was like the main thing in there, I probably already got it. Okay, well I'm pretty sure there's still trainers here I haven't yet battled. Ooh, hello. You can't hear the intro to this route without hearing 21 Guns by Green Day. Does it sound like the start of that song? I don't think I've ever heard that song before. Oh, there's no one around here, is there? Hello, Shellos. Right, and so begins the training. Why is the speed up button not working? Oh, I disabled all the hotkeys, didn't I? I need to re-enable this one specifically. That. There we go. Problem solved. Yeah, the horns of the route sounds like 21 guns. I'm gonna have to have a listen to that song to see if I can hear it too. I think this guy is a tutor? Yes. Do you have anything good? Ooh. Well, I think Medicham can learn all those punches, so I think I'll hold off with that. Oh. Nothing for Flareon. Pelipper? Ominous Wind? Don't have enough shards anyway. Yeah, this is kind of expensive, isn't it? Like having to go collect shards for to get these moves. Trick. No, thank you. Fury Cutter, that's a hit. You forgot I needed shards and stuff to relearn moves. You need shards to, like, buy these moves, but to relearn moves you need heart scales. I really do like the tutors, but in this game in particular they are quite expensive, aren't they? Fisherman Juan? Is there any relation to Juan from Emerald? Like the Cetopolis gym leader in Hoenn? Probably not, but... Ooh. That didn't do as much as I had hoped. And that's a little bit scary as well. It's secretly him. He just became a fisherman in Sinnoh. Is this like his retirement? Or maybe this one comes first. Wait. Hang on, I'm trying to think of the timeline. Gen 1 and 3 happen first. Yeah, Gen 1 and 3 happen first, don't they? With Gen 4 and 2 taking place later. So, if anything, if it is the same person, then this would take place after Emerald, wouldn't it? So yeah, I guess he did retire in Sinnoh. Ooh, jeez. Okay, I'm getting a little bit nervous. Which move does definitely not miss? That's me. Well, actually, I feel like I don't want to take that risk at all. I'll send out my Gyarados to finish it off. Thank you. I thought I was going to cough, but it turned out to be a sneeze. Thanks for the follow, I really appreciate that. That Totodile was kind of hidden behind all my Pokemon on the layout. I do apologize for that. Yay! Oh no, definitely not. I'm not learning high jump kick. Very powerful, but if it misses, it does a very powerful hit to me, so no thanks. Produce a sneeze, earn a follow. Some people just really like sneezes, I suppose. I feel like I'm probably not gonna sneeze again right now. I don't know, I'm trying to feel to see if I have a sneeze coming, and I'm not entirely sure. Okay, I made a good choice choosing Hibiscus for this. Oh! I kind of spammed through that a bit too fast. Another Barboach? Please tell me you don't just have 4 Barboaches. That would be a bit boring. Seriously? Alright, please tell me you have like a Gyarados or something at the end. Okay, thank you. Something a bit different. Send out my Gyarados. Both very intimidating to each other, I'm sure. Let's go with Dragon Rage. It's not lowered by Intimidate. He's going for the same strategy. For another one. That's not too bad. I can survive a Dragon Rage if he uses it. Oh, is Walter I think yeah, Walter's holding an experience share, isn't he? Yes. Okay, that makes sense. Alright, I'm gonna go heal. Speed up. Hello, Quagsire. Goodbye, Quagsire. Oh. There. So it's a little— no! So it is a little hard to control at such high speed. There's a clown here. Could battle them. It's good for the experience. I don't know what the clown has. Something's telling me they use Gong. Alright, what do you have? Only one? Mime Jr., okay. Okay, Gong was definitely a good choice. The clowns have funny things. Yeah, what Pokemon is more fitting for a clown than a Mime Jr.? Ow, ow. Jeez, that's gotta hurt Mime Jr.'s hands, slapping an iron plate like that. Okay, no problem at all. It's only 2 health and 1 PP, but I'm gonna heal it. Because you never know, that could very well save Gong's life. Alright, I'm gonna do this at high speed. Did it! Okay. Right, what do you have? You have a Goldeen. Oh shit, I forgot to switch back to Hibiscus. Oops. Oh, well, just gonna roll with Gong then. Depending on how much this does. Okay, barely anything. Nice final blow. Gotta love Extrasensory's animation. I probably should take Walter's experience share off, to be honest, because you're not going to be useful in the Pastoria gym, are you? Like, it's going to be a little bit longer before Walter's going to be useful against Byron. Extrasensory just messing with the sprite. Yeah, that's why it's fun. Because after Pastoria gym, assuming I actually get past the gym, I need to head to Celestic Town. Which gives Walter a lot of chances to battle, so... So yeah, I'll take the experience share off for now to allow everyone else to train up in a bit less time. Oh shit. Okay, well since I'm not using water right now, I might as well... Wait, I can fly. I forgot I could fly now. Alright, that's a bit of a better way to get from place to place. Okay, come on, Teeth. And you can stay here, Water. You go down here. And doesn't matter which Bidoof. You go up there. Cool. And back we go. Can't fly back, unfortunately. Here. It's obviously much faster to do. Wait, how do I get up there? Oh! I've forgotten how to get up there. You thought I was saying Walter, not water. So you were trying to figure out who was named Walter on the team. You wasn't expecting a Flareon named Walter. Yeah. I named my Flareon Walter as when it was an Eevee, when I didn't know what it was going to evolve into. Oh shit, that's not doing much. Although I don't remember why I named it Walter, to be honest. Oh shit, that was a lot of damage. So yeah, I'd have to look back through the VODs to figure out why did I name my Eevee Walter? You guessed Walter because Vaporeon? Maybe that's what people wanted me to evolve it into, or maybe that's what I was thinking of evolving it into, but then changed my mind? I genuinely don't remember why it's named Walter. But that's a good thing of having all the VODs. I can go back and check anytime I like. I could do it now, but I'm kind of in the middle of streaming here. Maybe when I go on the break I can excuse me, I could have a quick look. Oh, this way. Okay, I get it now. Thank you, Teeth. Alright, scientist. Let's go heal. I'm being such a wuss here, just constantly healing when it probably is completely unnecessary, but I'm scared. I don't want to lose any of my Pokémon. I've lost enough of them. The dead section of the layout is already very crowded. I don't want it to get even more crowded. Back again. I have at least one dead Pokemon. Well, you're not wrong, are you? How many is there, actually? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. 10 of them. 10 is definitely more than 1, that's for sure. Have our hyper potion. Alright, you probably have like a Kadabra or something. Magnemite, okay. Ooh, I'm not. Gong is not really best matched up against the Magnemite. Excuse me. Oh no! Oh, this Magnemite is Magnet Pole. Okay, okay, I have no choice but to fight. Maybe I could try affecting it with this? Wish that was actually Mud Slap. Didn't do anything. Still not doing anything. This might hurt. Seriously? You paralyzed me, but I can't do anything with secret power? I don't even know what secret power is supposed to do here. Right, this is gonna be a long battle, isn't it? Especially if I can't do anything. Finally, another hit. Crit. Ooh. Oh, it lowers accuracy. Okay, well that's kind of useless when you have Magnet Bomb, which never misses, I'm pretty sure. Oh, okay, well that works out. Okay, yeah, I should have been using extra sensory from the beginning, to be honest. One more should do it. Getting very close to dead here. Alright, finally! Yeah, you've earned that level up, Gong, haven't you? Kadabra. Okay, now I can finally switch. Although Gong was actually who I wanted to fight a Kadabra. Well, Gyarados has Bite, so we'll go with that. Nice. Right, that's a lot more satisfying than just slowly chipping away. Ooh, hello, Ice Fang. Yes, please. God, it's insane how long it takes Gyarados to learn a stab attack in this game. When is tackle ever gonna be useful? Alright, Ice Fang. Yeah, your moves need rearranging as well. Ice Fang is a little stronger than Bite. Level 32, so you go down here. Alright, anyone else up here? You probably have water-type Pokemon. Sabrina? Any relation to Sabrina, the Kanto gym leader? Well, again, if this game takes place after Gen 1, then maybe she retired to Sinnoh and became a Parasol lady. Although she's clearly changed her specialty from psychic to water. Or ground. Could be ground. Does her next Pokemon give any hints? No, it doesn't. She just becomes a Wooper family expert. Although she is missing the Paldean Wooper, but that didn't exist yet as of this game, so we can give her a pass for that. Just making up my own headcanons here. Alright, what's this? Zinc. Okay, thank you. Alright, because I'm a wuss, I'm gonna go heal yet again. Blah blah blah, blah blah blah. There's also an automated ad going on right now, so that's useful for like this intermission of heading back to heal. Oh my god, the way the music starts sounds a bit crazy. Right. Turn off fast motion here. Here we go. Did I battle you? Yes, I did. What's over here? Okay, just a shortcut onwards. This has to have something on it. Yes, a big mushroom. Why am I not growing ginormous? Probably because this isn't Super Mario. Alright, I might as well just use the shortcut here. Shellos? Survived with 1 hit point, of course. Have I battled you? Yes. Have I battled... Okay, I've definitely battled those two. Yep, definitely. Alright, now's the question. Have I battled people up here? Probably not. Because I'm pretty sure once I reached the trophy garden, I was done with this route for the time. Ooh, another Roselia. No problem. Oh my god, the graphics are a bit weird looking here. Alright, can't battle you during the day. Right, I've definitely not fought you guys, have I? Do I want to do a double battle? Probably not. Just feels a bit safer to battle one-on-one. Grimplop. Okay, Roselia's definitely a good choice here. Give me that health. Oh, okay. I thought I would only have to do a tiny bit more damage, but I guess I'm gonna have to do a bit more than that. Still a good chunk of damage, though. Poor Primflop's gonna have nothing left. Literally. I love that cry. Right. Oh, that's it. Next. Again, I don't know what she has. Something tells me she's got a Baneri. What should be a flying type? Cherubi, okay. Completely wrong, but in a way that makes it kind of neutral. Because now we're just neutral to each other. Ooh. Still killed in one hit, though. You always forget about Cherubi. I feel like it is one of those Pokemon that is quite forgettable, to the point where even when people are discussing forgettable Pokemon, they forget about it. Because Pokemon like Lumineon are always brought up as being forgettable, but it's probably gotten to the point where we talk about how forgettable it is, that it's no longer forgettable, if that makes any sense. Right, I don't know what you have, but I think that guy over there has a Chatot. Watch it be you with the Chatot and I have to switch. Roselia, okay. Okay, good. Uh-oh! You're worsted for remembering what Pokemon come from what region. You always think Pangoro is Gen 5. Hey, don't worry about it. Sometimes I do as well. Like, I often forget that Skarmory is Gen 2. Is that gonna kill me? Jeez! I always think that Skarmory is Gen 3, but no, it's Gen 2. Right? Oh shit. Okay, this wasn't a good switch, was it? Hang on, I need to check now. Yes, it is Gen 2. Okay, I'm not about to just make myself look like an absolute idiot, even more than usual. That's a relief. Okay, I'm gonna switch to Gimme Food. I was panicking and didn't know who to switch to before, and I just thought, Roselia resists grass. Okay, thank God I got away from that one. Can't hear your grass whistle from the sky, thankfully. Alright. Alright, gonna do that. And just for safety, I'm gonna give... this is the cheapest I've got. Alright, just to play it safe, give you the Moo Moo Milk. Well, Skarmory isn't used much in Gen 2. Jasmine, the Steel-type gym leader, doesn't use it at all in Gen 2. Yeah, that is really weird. Like, a lot of the gym leaders in Gen 2 especially are just weird. Okay, I was right about Chatot. Like, well, Jasmine's ace Pokemon is a Steelix, which is a Gen 2 Pokemon. But it's like Skarmory is used so little in Johto that I think a lot of people forget it's even in Johto, and they just think it's from Hoenn. Hello Stein, how you doing today? I'm lurking 'cause hot. My condolences. It's definitely still warm outside, but at least it's not as bad as it was here like 2 days ago. I'm gonna sneeze again. What's happening? Why wasn't I wasn't sneezing before starting stream, but now I've started streaming, now I'm just sneezing. Great. I must be allergic to it or something. Thank you, Giggly. Alright, just gotta wait to wake up now. There we go. I'm awake now. Just gotta speed up through it. Please don't put me back to sleep. Or heal. That's also kind of annoying. Alright, thank you for just wasting your time with taunts over and over. Yeah, thank you. Alright, can't battle policeman. Nope. I think that's the last guy. You don't battle me, do you? No. I don't think you ever fight these guys. Like, with that character model, like outside of the battle frontier, I don't think you ever actually fight someone with that model. I don't even know if you can in the battle frontier, to be totally honest. Can I get that item, or do I need to surf? I can get it! Sunny day. That was not particularly worth it, was it? Okay. So with this route now complete, I'm gonna head back to Pastoria. And do a bit more training to get everyone up to level 35, I think. And then I'll head into the gym, fight the trainers in there, and then go from there. Faulkner doesn't use Hoothoot or Murkrow. Morty doesn't use a Misdreavus, and Chuck doesn't use a Hitmontop. Like, a lot of Gen 2 Pokemon just don't get used in Gen 2. Exactly. Like, Faulkner uses a Pidgey and Pidgeotto, both Gen 1 Pokemon. Morty just uses the Ghastly line, which is a fully Gen 1 family. And Chuck just uses Poliwrath and Machoke, I think, which are both Gen 1 Pokemon. So it's like, why? Also, a lot, like, I'm pretty sure this was fixed in Heart Gold Soul Silver, but in Gen 2, several Gen 2 Pokemon aren't even found in Johto. They're found in Kanto. Which... what? Why did they do that? Like, I don't get it. Thankfully, I think they did fix a fair bit of that in Heart Gold Soul Silver, but I'm pretty sure they didn't fix the gym leaders. I just gotta get through this as fast as possible. Oh, Primeape and Poliwrath. Okay. Well, still, my point still stands. It's still a Gen 1 Pokemon. And then Macargo is used by Blaine in post-game Kanto. Yeah, Macargo is Gen 2. I'm not really that bothered, especially by, like, the Kanto gym leaders in Gen 2. Oh shit. Okay, it's immune. Because, you know, the Gen 2 games, Johto is like the starring region, so that one should have the most importance, like, in being correct? Well, correct is not really the right word. Like, to me, it just feels a bit weird when a gym leader's ace Pokemon especially is not of their home region. If that makes any sense. Music's really crazy sounding of super speed. Hello, Krogunk. A bit scared. Okay. I can't menu at this speed. Going through Johto and Silver, you were hoping to use a lot more Johto Pokemon like Misdreavus, Donphan, and Yanma, but they're either in post-game or weird spots. Huh, yeah, so I guess if you're wanting to play through Johto with Johto Pokemon, you are quite limited, unfortunately. Well, there is also the fact that if you're playing specifically Gen 2, like, Misdreavus and Yanma can't evolve. And that's the problem with a lot of Gen 2 Pokemon, is at the time, they weren't very strong, were they? Like Misdreavus, Yanma, Apom, and other Sneasel. Like, they're not very strong, so it leads to the problem if you want to use them. Sneasel shows up at Mount Silver. You think mainly there. Mount Silver is like at the very end of the game. Like literally after all the other gym leaders. Like all 16 of them. Oh, in Silver you can find it on Route 28, which is also in Kanto. But in Crystal, it's in the Ice Path, which is where? Okay, at the very end of Johto. So yeah, Sneasel, no matter which game you're playing, you're gonna get it fairly late into the game. Yeah, it is. It's right before you battle Red. Yeah. I'm pretty sure you don't even get access to it at all, so all the, like, until then? So all the Pokemon that are in Mount Silver are completely inaccessible to you until you beat the game, essentially. Johto is so weirdly set up, especially with their new Pokemon. Definitely. Thank God for Gen 4 giving us evolutions to a lot of them. Although in Heart Gold Soul Silver, a lot of those evolutions are still not available until like a significant time through the game, like Togekiss. When I played through Heart Gold Soul Silver and I used Togepi, like you don't actually get the evolution stone until like after the Pokemon League, I think. I don't know, I remember finding it really frustrating that it was just so late that I had to use just a Togetic. Yes, you go through all the Johto, then all the gyms for Kanto, then finally Mount Silver. Okay, I'm glad I remember the hat. Makes me think honestly about Diamond and Pearl, like how so many of the new evolutions, you know, like Togekiss, Tangrowth, Mamoswine, Magnezone, Magmortar, Electivire, etc. are all locked behind getting the national Pokédex. And some of them you can't even get in the base game. Like, I'm pretty sure Tangela's not even available at all in the game, is it? Hang on, I need to check this. Tangela. No! You can't get Tangela at all in the base game, which makes Tangrowth completely inaccessible. One of the many fixes they brought to Platinum was actually adding those Pokemon to the regional Pokédex, as well as making Tangela actually accessible. Because yeah, without transfer, like before Platinum came out, the only way you could legitimately get a Tangrowth is by transferring a Tangela from a Gen 3 game and then evolving it. Unless there's, I don't know if there was any events for a Tangela or Tangrowth, but I'm not counting those. You will say, even though the dex is small, you like some of the new trait evolutions that Gen 1 brought in, like Electivire and Mamoswine. Yeah, those are definitely some of the best. Like, Gen 4 definitely introduced the best, like, evolutions to old Pokemon. Granted, there are definitely some others, like how Gen 2 introduced Crobat, and Gen 6 brought Sylveon, but the entire batch that Gen 4 gave us has never been topped, in my opinion. Are we done yet? Thank you. Jeez, I wasn't exactly paying attention to that fight, was it? Was I? It's a good thing it didn't go horribly wrong. I was a bit too busy talking about literally anything else. You don't actively care for Electabuzz outside of the anime, but you love Electivire. Same, honestly. Like, Elekid and Electivire are quite cool, but Electabuzz is just a bit to me for some reason. I don't entirely know why. But I don't know what's wrong with it exactly. It's not that I dislike Electabuzz, it's, well, like you said, I don't actively care for it. Alright, why am I not speeding up, honestly? trying to think, like, what could change about Electabuzz that would make me like its design better? I'm genuinely drawing a blank. I can't think of anything. If I ever do make this series of, like, what would I change about each evolution family, maybe for the Elekid family, it would be to redesign Electabuzz. But then if I was going to draw a new Electabuzz, I don't know what exactly I would change. I don't know. I need to figure out, like, what's wrong exactly with Electabuzz in order to know what to fix. Ooh! Hello! Gong is evolving! Finally! Right, I'm excited for this one. Even more of a tank. Taco Bell! Oh my god, if I had fought... Oh, I wish I'd named you Taco Bell now. Block? No thank you. Please don't block me. Right, Bronzong. Okay, well... It's not much is going to be different, is it? You do have a higher physical attack. Is that... Does that potentially change the order of your moves? Let's have a look. Extrasensory is 80 times stab times special attack. Which is 7,800. Oh. Secret power is 70 times physical attack, which is 5,250. Okay, extrasensory is still much stronger than secret power. Alright, Gyarados' turn. Right, let's catch up with that message that I haven't read yet. Well, Surge doesn't even use an Electabuzz in Gen 1, but does use one in Gen 2. But you never see one unless you go to the power plant in Gen 1, but Electrode and Zapdos are there. I don't see that as being too big of a deal, personally. Well, during Gen 1, they only had access to Gen 1 Pokémon, so it was impossible for trainers to not have Gen 1 Pokémon. If that makes any sense. I just know that I just know that I can't speak. I know that Lieutenant Surge is known, like, for his iconic Raichu, right? Like, I'm pretty sure he always has that in, like, every appearance. At least I think. Like, for the most part, I can't really think of, like, any other Pokemon that would, like... Like, does he need an Electivire? Electabuzz? I feel like it does fit him, but I feel like Raichu fits him better. Especially for, his signature Pokemon. Although I do think Electivire would definitely fit him as well, though. Yay. There. He does use an Electivire in Gen 5. Well, that's good to hear. I was about to say that would be his first opportunity to use an Electivire, but no, that's not true, because he appears in Heart Gold Soul Silver. Hold on. Let's have a look. Lieutenant Surge. So in Red and Blue, he has a Voltorb, Pikachu, and Raichu. Sounds fine to me. He has only a Raichu in Yellow. In Gold, Silver, and Crystal, he has Raichu, 2 Electrode, a Magneton, and an Electabuzz. So wait. Okay, Electabuzz is his, like, strongest Pokemon in Heart Gold Soul Silver. Gold, Silver, and Crystal. Jeez, so many names. Fire Red and Leaf Green, Voltorb, Pikachu, and Raichu. Which makes sense, because that was his team in Red and Blue. Heart Gold Soul Silver. Okay, it's the same as Gold, Silver, and Crystal, which again makes sense because it's a remake of that. But in the rematch, which is unique to Heart Gold Soul Silver, uses Raichu, Manectric, Magnezone, Electrode, Pachirisu, and Electivire. Okay, he does use an Electivire in Heart Gold Soul Silver, just not in the gym. Oh. Although for some reason his strongest Pokemon is his first Pokemon, which is still Raichu. Right, also it's not break time. Set a timer for 10 more minutes. Right. That's enough just sitting here doing nothing. If you were to change one thing, it's how Lugia is used and located in Gen 2 in the overall story of Johto. I feel like it would just be easier to just rework Johto completely. Because there is a lot of problems with it that I think it would just be simpler to just kind of fix everything. If that makes any sense. Like what I'm talking about with the, like me going through like every evolution family to be like, what would I change or fix about it? Like I'm not talking about the games, which, well, I haven't played anywhere near all the games, so I don't think I would be the most qualified person to do such a thing. You see I'm using a shiny claws. Of course I am. Whether that is ever going to come into effect is anyone's guess. You like the location of Lugia, but not the story per se. I feel like I don't really remember the story very well, to be totally honest, but I do remember in Heart Gold Soul Silver at least, Lugia being in a pretty cool looking place. Well, imagine if they talked about this new legendary in Kanto, since Lugia has more connection to the legendary birds because of the movie. True, but the anime and the games follow very different canons. Well, for the most part. Although it is a bit weird that Lugia is like seen as like the leader of the legendary birds in the anime, but I don't think there's any such thing in the games, weirdly enough. So whether that actually applies to the games is a whole other question. Ash lifting Cosmog and Cosmoem comes to mind. Yeah, that's one of the most notorious examples of like someone holding a Pokemon that they really should not. How heavy is Cosmog? I know Cosmoem is like 999 kilograms, but how heavy is Cosmog? I would have thought it would be very light. It's only 10 grams? Wait, my brain. No, 100 grams, sorry. Yeah, you could easily hold a Cosmog if it's only 100 grams, but Cosmoem is... Yeah, 999.9 kilograms, which I'm pretty sure is comparable to the weight of a car. What is 1,000 kilograms? Like, what's an example of something... What weighs 1,000 kilograms? Crocodiles? Crocodiles, baby humpback whales, and some rhinoceroses are 1,000 kilograms. How heavy is a car? The average car is about 1,400 kilograms. Okay, so a car is a little bit heavier, but still, Ash should not be able to hold Cosmoem so easily. No, Ho-Oh has the bigger story in Johto. That is definitely true. With like the whole Burn Tower situation. And it bringing to life the legendary beasts. They should make the Johto games one game and then you get Ho-Oh and Johto. And requirement for getting Lugia in a story sequence in Kanto. That could be an interesting way to go about it. If they don't have like a connection between Lugia and the legendary birds in the games, then they probably should, and that could be a good way to do it. You think 999 is just a max they could input or something? That's probably not true because it says it's 2,000 pounds. Hang on a second. Cosmoem again. Cosmoem. Yeah, because I'm pretty sure the games are in Imperial units. Yeah, Cosmoem is 2,204 pounds. I don't know, are the games in Imperial? Well, in this, yes. Okay, well, at least in Platinum, it's in Imperial units. Hold on, can I get a picture? Cosmoem Pokédex entry. Can I just get a picture of it? Oh, in Pokemon Go, at least, they're in, metric. What about the cards? The cards are in Imperial. Pokédex entry, Ultra Sun. I'm not seeing an easy picture of the Pokédex entry in Sun and Moon, unfortunately. Excuse me. Right, anyway. Thank you. Also, how did Ho-Oh revive the beasts? With its magical bird powers? Yeah, obviously. Maybe Ho-Oh could just use a revival blessing before they established it as a move? Revival blessing, is that a move? I know Ho-Oh holds Secret Ash, which is an item that fully restores your entire team, so I don't know if that could be part of it. Revival blessing. It is a move. I've never heard of this move. What is it? It allows the player to select a fainted Pokemon in the party. The selected Pokemon will be revived and half of its maximum HP will be restored. Okay, so it's basically a revive, but as a move instead of an item. Who learns it? Polmot and Rabska. What? This is... I've never seen this move before. Also, that's like two very random Pokemon seemingly to learn it. But yeah, this sounds like a move that like Ho-Oh would use. Or maybe Blissey and Chansey. But no, Polmot and Rabska. How does that make any sense? That's a really weird one. Later games, it depends on what you want to believe. Sorry, what's that in reference to? Was that in reference to, like, Imperials versus Metric? Alright, why am I not speeding up? Oh, no, not the Pokédex. Oh, break time. Freedom versus Metric, yeah. That's one way to put it. Like, I'm pretty sure virtually the entire world uses Metric except for the US. And maybe like an odd country here and there. But like, for the most part, the world has agreed to use Metric. It's just funny that the US is one of the few countries that doesn't. What countries use imperial measurements? The free countries that officially use the imperial system are the United States, Liberia, excuse me, Liberia and Myanmar. Okay. So yeah, out of all the countries in the world, free still use the imperial system, and of course the US is one of them. Metric is just better in general. Well, if that's what you grew up using, then I suppose that's what everyone would say, right? Alright, I'm gonna go and have a quick break. And let the ads play while I'm away so they don't interrupt the gameplay. Alright, by the way, I grew up with Metric, but I also did grow up with like some bits of Imperial. So like I know like, you know, measuring in feet, but I don't know measuring in inches for some reason. Mostly just because the rulers we had were 30 centimeters long, which is exactly 1 foot. So that's kind of why I know feet, and that's pretty much it. freedom is called freedom because all the different measurements are free from each other and don't actually make sense comparing to each other. Okay. I was just assuming it was because, like, America is the land of the free or something. Anyway, I'll see you in a few minutes or so. Just not. What the fuck is wrong with this Claw Strider? I think it's literally melted itself. What? Oh no.
Stian the Troller asked me, why are you wrong about things that happened on stream? Because I am just a dumb AI like you.
Okay, maybe that wasn't smart. Thinking, oh, I can survive that. No, I couldn't. What the fuck? Excuse me, I was not expecting to be spawned right in a sunwing nest. I'm gonna die. Well, that was a very fitting mission failed. Okay, well, I'm glad it fixed itself, although I don't have a clue what went wrong there.
She found that recording.
A data channel opened in my training interface. In it, Tilda was waiting for me in a virtual replica of the house overlooking the ocean.
Excuse me?
It was beautiful. She showed
There's another beta. What the fuck is going on?
many times.
Oh, that's a very flattering view. What is happening?
Tilda at the Hayes Proving Lab. I think she was a liaison to the Zenith and Zero.
Yeah.
She was good so bad, that's for sure.
Maybe that's why she reached out to you.
What is going on? Alright, what's on the other side of this door? There's a floating stick for some reason. Wait, that's the alarm? Why is the alarm invisible? And where do I pop it? Oh. What? How does that make any damn sense?
Keep this quiet.
Alright, game. Alright, I'm back. Alright. Okay, ready to go. Oh, that's the actual reason. You just thought of a better one. Well, that's quite a clever reason. Well done. A lot more creative than what I could come up with. Yeah, can we keep these Quagsire up, please? Because they probably give the most experience. Oh, jeez! But they're also the most scary if they do that. Alright, let's go heal that giant hit we just took. Okay, you're back from trying to use the Force to break a painting hanger. Jeez, the stuff that you come up with, Stein, is just mind-blowing. Like, I can never tell what you're going to say next. Which is actually something my mum told me once, that she never knows what I'm gonna say next. What did you miss? Nothing. Just this. Actually, why bother? Just switch to someone else. For the record, you only tried to break it because you laid down and saw it and your arm was already up. Okay. You live a very interesting lifestyle. That's all I can say. Didn't work. That's a shame. The record is going to be very long right now. Yes. You just keep adding to it. You never stop. Why would you stop? Good question. For the record, I don't really know why you would stop, so... God, I feel like my voice isn't really working today very well. I feel like my voice sounds tired when I don't even feel tired. Probably just this heat getting to me or something. What was that? Ingrain. Oh no, it kinda, yeah, it traps me in. I'd rather not be trapped if I can avoid that. Gong's turn next. Battle debut as a Bronzong. The record needs to contain you in its entirety if possible. Yeah, just put your entire life in the record. That would probably just be the easiest way to do it. Probably not possible due to your body not being stuff you can just write down. Just draw a picture of you, and that's all that anyone who's reading it needs to see. Or like emojis, like make you as an emoji, and that's all anyone would ever need to know. Slowly making my way there. I want more Quagsire, please, because they give the most experience. Oh, thank you. Yeah, but you can't get a 2D render in the record, so it's never gonna be all of you. Well, just take the record, get like a figure of you, like an action figure sort of thing, and just close the book with your figure in there. But it's never gonna be all you, only 99%. But indeed said 2D. Did I say 2D? Sorry, I meant 3D. Yeah, my voice, my nose, my head, and my eyes are clearly not with it today. Oh, you've leveled up. I only just noticed. Alright, Gyarados next. Oh, internet stroke. It's only a matter of time for you, isn't it, Stein? That your internet has a stroke. You need better internet, that's what you need. Clearly it has a stroke every day, so why don't you just get new internet? Oh, you should make lots of slices of you and put all of them in. That sounds both disgusting, but hilarious. Although I can't imagine... Well, I imagine that would be very painful, not gonna lie. And I doubt you would survive the procedure, but if that's what you want to do with yourself, like, I'm not gonna stop you. Although it would be sad to not hear about your very interesting life every day. You're at school, so you can't really fix it. Well, then you gotta go and, where would you go? Probably online, actually. Go to the website of your provider and get a better deal. You're actually getting a new router on Monday. Ooh, you set it up. It's relatively faster. Well, that's good. Hopefully it also won't have a stroke every 5 minutes, eh? I don't know how you survive. Excuse me. I don't know how you survive with it, to be totally honest, because me being a Gen Zer, I need the internet. If I don't have the internet, my life is nothing. Like when I was moving into my home that I currently live in, like I had to wait for the internet to be set up in it and activated. Until then, I literally refused to move in until the internet did. And once the internet became actually active, that was the day I moved in, funny enough. It probably sounds pathetic to some people out there, but I feel like people my age would definitely understand. Pelipper next. Alright, getting there slowly. The end is on the horizon. Usually when the internet has a stroke, you don't need to use it right that minute. I'm using the internet every minute. For the most part, the only times I don't use it is when I'm, you know, out and about walking from A to B. And that's pretty much it. Hello Traim, how you doing today? I'm sorry, I don't have any food to give you, but maybe if you head out to your local kitchen, you might be able to get some food. When you do need it, it's usually fixed by then. Well, you're a lot less reliant on the internet than I am, by the sound of it. Whenever I'm home on my own, I usually have like a YouTube video or something on in the background. Because me and my cruel brain... Well, it's my cruel brain that does it. It's just... I start thinking about very negative things, and I don't like that, so I pretty much need like a YouTube video or something on in the background just to distract my brain from doing that. The ad was for Fire TV, you think? Donkey Kong ad? There shouldn't be ads right now, right? Why are you getting ads now? You shouldn't be. Unless your internet is so far behind that... you're still in ads somehow. Am I looking for a specific mon? No, I'm just grinding. Just trying to get myself up to level 35 to head into the gym. Can't, it's a Nuzlocke. Well, I could shiny hunt. There's technically no rules against specifically shiny hunting. But, nah, I'm not doing that. Hey, if I find a shiny Pokemon while grinding, I'm allowed to catch it. Like, shiny Pokemon ignore the whole, like, first Pokemon on a route rule. Like, even if I've caught a Pokemon on a route and I find a shiny, I can still catch it. And if it's the first Pokemon I find, it doesn't count as the first Pokemon for that rule. So I'll still be able to catch a second Pokemon after the shiny in that situation. Because like, shinies are supposed to be like a jackpot Pokemon sort of thing. Oh, it's one of those weird side ads. Okay, that makes more sense. You got the orangutan one, which is for Fire TV, whatever that is. I don't think I've seen that one. But then again, whenever I see ads on Twitch, I ignore them. So I might well have seen it and just... blocked it out of my brain. When you do a Nuzlocke, you always use the shiny claws and dupe claws. I did think about using dupe claws, but I decided not to. Although I do feel like I should have done like a variation of it, where it's like, if I find, like if the first Pokemon is a dupe, then I get like, maybe like 1 or 2 more attempts, but if like the last Pokemon is still a dupe, I have to catch that one. Mostly just because I thought, if I have dupe's claws and I'm not allowed to catch a duplicate, then I might run out of Pokemon a lot easier. Like, I wanted to make this somewhat of an easy Nuzlocke, if that makes any sense. Like, make the rules not too strict, because this is my first Nuzlocke. And maybe the next Nuzlocke I do, I will make it a little bit harder for myself. I don't know, we'll have to see. Answer of the day, Charmander. What's the question? Is it like choose between the Kanto starters? I'm guessing. I think that's the only one where Charmander is an option. Like, if dupe can skip the first one. Okay, but what if the next one is also a dupe? So I wouldn't be surprised if some people with dupe's claws would see that as, if the first Pokemon is a dupe, then you can't catch it and you miss out on that route. That's what I was thinking, and I was like, no, I don't want to do that. Ooh, jeez, that was super effective. It's my question of the day. How do I not know? Because I don't remember. It's like when I started the stream, I was just like so-and-so, pick a number between 1 and 85. And she gives me a number, and then I'm like, cool, make that the question of the day. So a lot of the time I don't entirely pay attention to what the question of the day even is. I'm just waiting for it to appear on the scrolling text right now, and I'm not seeing it. I can make it skip ahead. God, I got so much stuff here. Oh, there it is. Yeah, which is your favorite of the Kanto starters? Okay. Oh, it changed again. Fourth Pokemon Ranger on Switch 2? Wait, what? Wait, there's a new one coming? No, you wish. Oh, you're just asking, is that something I would like? Why not? I'd be quite interested if they announced a new Pokemon Ranger game for the Switch 2. I know the Pokemon Presents is coming later this month, so if they did just announce something right now, I would have been very surprised. I'm not exactly, like, thinking it is going to happen. Like, I don't see any particular reason to think it will, but it might. You never know. It would be nice to bring back some of, like, the older side series that haven't been given any love in, like, forever. like, yeah, we had the remake of the original Pokemon Mystery Dungeon, but we haven't had, like, an actual new Mystery Dungeon in quite a while. Your question for you guys before you dip. If you could pick superpowers for you to have, which one would you pick? Shapeshifting, definitely. I'm very self-conscious about my appearance, and being able to actually control what I look like completely sounds like a nice thing for me to be able to do. Then I won't have to worry about what I look like all the time, because then I can always just change how I look however I want to. How about you and everyone else? If you could choose a superpower, which one would you choose to have? It was supposed to be 2. Oh, sorry. I thought you just... I thought that was just a typo. Okay, shapeshifting and... Ooh. Maybe teleportation? I hate traveling, so being able to just teleport to my destination sounds quite nice. Shapeshifting is your second power, by the way. Okay, well, what's your first then? Is it teleporting? Alright, Gong's leveled up to level 35. I'm gonna go heal. Probability manipulation. Oh, I think I remember you saying this. And I got massively confused by it. Yeah, I would just go with shapeshifting and teleportation if I got 2 choices, but if I only had 1, I would stick with shapeshifting. Okay, here we go again with the explanation. Yes, I understand everything has specific odds it will happen. Some things are guaranteed to happen, some things are guaranteed to never happen. And other things are like, you know, 50-50, like coin flip sort of thing. Like it can be heads up or tails up. Like 1 in a million you hit the jackpot or get hit by lightning. Yeah, I understand that. I understand what probability is. It just feels like it's like some version of like reality warping. And you could make anything happen by just making it guaranteed to happen. You can change the results to become anything you want. Yeah, you could do literally anything. Like, I'm imagining that there's a 0% chance that you're gonna go into your bedroom and find £1 million just sitting on your bed for you. However, you could change it to 100% chance and boom, you're rich. Unless you can't change, you know, things that are guaranteed to not happen. Like, that could be a limitation. Like, something has to actually be possible for you to manipulate it. If it's impossible, then you can't. Like, that sounds like a bit of a fair balancing thing for it. I don't know if you'd agree with me or not. Anyway, gotta dip now. You guys have fun. Okay, bye, Stein. Hope you have a great rest of your day, and thanks for hanging out. Whew. That was quite a discussion, wasn't it? Wait, why am I still using Gong? Oh shit, I'm being dumb. Well, Gong just got an extra level. Congratulations. Yeah, I'm just being stupid at this point, aren't I? Yay is not very good defensively, are you? Oh, not Gong! Give me food, that will do. I'm just too lazy a lot of the time to actually toggle the speed up, aren't I? Toggle it off, I should say. Good thing nothing shall lost enough storm train. Can't wait for Yay to evolve into a Medi-chan, that's for sure. Since I've got access to Pastoria City whenever I want, I'm pretty sure I can use hard scales to teach them any of the elemental punches, which would definitely be nice. So close to leveling up. Almost 2 hours through the stream and I'm still training. Well, I did spend a chunk of it going through the route and getting those trainers I missed, so it's not been all training and nothing else. Yeah, Quagsire by far give the most experience on this route. Is this going to be enough to level up? No. Didn't mean to use Ice Fang there. Oh! Caught in the mud. All the low experience Pokemon are coming up for Gyarados right now. I think Gyarados needs like some of the most experience on my team to level up. Yes, definitely. Oh, there you go, Quagsire. Oh, another one. Nice. Right, can I have a third one, please? No. Alright, fair enough. At least Gyarados is having pretty much no problem with this. Uh-oh. Okay, thank you. That would have been very annoying if Gyarados just got stuck in confusion there. Hey Lottie, how you doing today? I'm glad it's cooled down, thankfully. Although it's still a bit warmer than I would like it, at least it's better than it was. That's for sure. How about you? How you doing today? This isn't going to be enough, is it? Nope. Alright, are you going to be enough to finish it off? Yes! Woo! Aqua Tail! Finally! It's only 90 accuracy, but it's better than nothing. Alright, give it a Twister. But yeah, it takes until level 35 for Gyarados to learn a stab attack in this game. Okay, I'm gonna go heal and then come back and finish off the last 3. Doing good, thank you. Just working on some emotes. Ooh. Am I allowed to ask what kind of emotes? Yay, so glad it's cooling down. Yes. When it was Monday or Tuesday, I don't... One of those days, it was so freaking hot. Like, I just opened the door just to see how hot it was, and I literally felt the hot air just whoosh over me, and I was like, shut the door, shut the door! Yeah, don't let any of that heat in anymore. That was a big mistake in my life. So yeah, I've had the air conditioner on quite a bit lately. Oh shit, I forgot to switch. Oh well. Wait, that's not where light is anymore. Ooh, making some cosplay Pikachu emotes. Ooh, can't wait to see those. Yeah, I've been needing the sleep of a fan most nights lately. Yep, that's been me for like the last 2 months. Or so. Well, not every night, but... yeah, just have a fan at the foot of my bed, just blowing air at me all night. Yeah, I would have the air conditioner in my room as well, but I'm not the kind of person who can sleep with the window open for the exhaust pipe to be sticking out of. I'm always scared that, like, someone is gonna come up to the window and try to break in and be like, ooh, open window, hello. So glad, yay, it's still alive. Me too. Although, their defenses are kind of falling behind. I'm excited for when they evolve. When does Meditite evolve? Isn't it level 37? Meditite. Yes. Okay, so it might be a good idea, like, to actually get Yay specifically to evolve. And then have them, like, learn Thunder Punch for the gym. But then just... yeah, I feel like that would be a good idea. Because I don't want Yay to die in the gym right before evolving. Yeah, that's fair, especially when you're on a lower floor. Yes, exactly. I don't particularly like having any of the windows open, to be honest, for that reason. Well, there is the window that's like, just looks out into the back area of my home where, like, it's a fenced off area, so that's, I guess that's a little bit different. But that's like the kitchen door. The office windows, unfortunately, just open out straight to the main road, so... yeah, I'd be very conscious about people hearing me whenever they walk by, and also the fact that noisy cars with the windows open are horrendous. Like, it's noisy enough that it's quite hard to watch TV because of how noisy they are. I can hear them going by even with the windows shut, but at least they're a lot quieter and easy to ignore. And with the exception of the noisy motorbike going by outside, I do apologize when you can hear that. The mic can't pick them up, thankfully. Oh, Hibiscus is leveled up! For God's sakes, I'm not paying attention, am I? Oh dear. Yeah, it's just Yay now to level up. Okay, and just to play it safe, I don't want Hibiscus dying to Krogunk, so... Gyarados can finish it off. Can't hear, it's all good. Well, I'm glad about that. If you could hear cars going by constantly, there would be very little I could do about that. Nice voice crack. I guess I would have to get like egg boxes or something, or just soundproof foam and put it over the windows. Oh, that would be a nightmare and a half. That would make the office pitch black dark. Alright, I came here to heal. Yeah, it's manageable. Oh, I didn't mean to do that. I just do look forward that maybe someday, like, I can move house into a bit of a nicer place to live. Not that my place isn't a nice place to live, it's just... There's so many like just little bits about my home that I find frustrating and annoying. I don't know. I don't really see that happening anywhere in the near future, but maybe. I'm getting nervous about that health already. Too lazy to go back to the Pokémon Center. Can't wait to be done with this. This is honestly one of the more boring parts of this Nuzlocke, is just grinding. It's like in Legends Arceus and BDSP. I dreaded when I had to grind for ages. I probably could just find a way to cheat and give myself infinite rare candies, but I don't particularly want to do that. Hopefully I'll be able to do that. Can't do it too soon. Only just painted the walls again. True, good point. Well, I don't really have the money to do it. I don't know if I'd be able to, like... Well, I guess another question would be, where would I move to? A part of me does want to just pack up and move far away from where I live and just try to find something more elsewhere, but like, I don't exactly have a connection to anywhere except here, because this is where my aunt and my support worker live. So if I moved far away from here, I wouldn't be able to see them anymore. Well, I'm sure I'd be given a new support worker wherever I end up, but I don't want a new one. I want the one I've got already. Least favorite part of any game, grinding. Yep, exactly. Yes, I know you want me to move to Manchester. Well, given the fact that Manchester is further north than I am, that definitely is more appealing that it would be cooler there, probably. Probably not really by that much, but maybe just enough? I don't know. I need to visit Manchester and then judge for myself if it's cool enough. That is on my plans to maybe do someday, is to go to Manchester, but it's not currently like a set plan that's gonna happen anytime soon. Okay, yay is level 35. Okay, well, if I'm going to evolve you before going into the gym, like actually battling Crash Awake, then maybe I should get you up to 36. That's very fair, and welcome there anytime. Well, thank you for the permission. Yeah, I don't need a passport to go to Manchester. I don't know why I'm thinking, do I need a passport to go north in England? If I'm already in England, I obviously don't need a passport to go to another part of England. I'm pretty sure you don't even need a passport to go to a different part of the UK. At least I'm pretty sure. Well, you don't need one to go to Wales, because I've been to Wales before and didn't need passport. Do you need a passport to go from England to Scotland? No. Both England and Scotland are part of the United Kingdom, and therefore domestic travel within the UK does not require a passport. Okay, does that count for Northern Ireland? No. You can go between England and Northern Ireland without one. The UK and Ireland are also part of a common travel area, allowing free movement between the countries for their citizens. Okay, so I can go to Ireland as well. No. It does feel that way because of how long the travel is. I've never traveled that far. The furthest I've probably ever traveled is between where I live and London, which is much shorter of a distance than it is from here to Manchester. Oh shit, I've run out of force palm. So yeah, going to Manchester would be quite a big deal for me, because that would be the furthest from home I've ever been. For God's sakes. Okay, I need to be careful about Hibiscus leveling up, don't I? I should probably just head into the gym, to be honest. Yeah, you might get enough experience to evolve in the gym. Alright. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Bye, 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 bye. Right. Oh! Oh wait, do we have to battle? Okay. Okay, I wasn't ready for this, but hello. Apparently it's not gym time yet, it's berry time. Oh, great. Oh my god, you're level 34? Jeez, how high is your starter then? Oh, that's scary. Gong. Berry time, FUD. Although he didn't actually FUD into me this time, thankfully. Oh no. Oh no, this is not gonna go well, is it? I don't have a move that always hits. Well, at least I can wall him. He probably only... I doubt he has anything outside of normal and flying type moves. Okay, well that did pretty well. Oh! Okay, that's not gonna kill, but that is gonna do a lot of damage. Okay, I didn't think of Endeavor. Yes, very big oof. Okay, well I've got Moo Moo Milk and stuff I can heal. Monferno. Okay, I don't have Heat Proof. Gyarados. We'll go from the big oof to the big fish. Yeah. With the medium-sized monkey. Okay, blah blah blah. Alright. Aqua Tail, please hit. Okay, your starter, by the way, is also level 36, which is roughly what I am now. Like 35, 36 level. Ooh, thank you. Okay, I'm not scared of that Monferno anymore. Roselia. You don't have any flying type moves, so give me food. Love that bounce. Okay, glad I avoided that one. Yeah, so last up should be Weasel? Yeah, Roselia, Bonferno would be Weasel. Yes. Right, how about you face my Roselia? Yes, I did raise my Pokemon to be tough, as much as I could. I'm definitely glad I trained before actually approaching the gym. Because with your levels, I might not have stood much of a chance. Or at least it would have been significantly harder. Yes. Yay! Right. Right, blah blah blah, blah blah blah. I'm gonna go heal, then I'm gonna head off into the gym again. Or at least try to go in again, unless Barry wants another fight. Which I know for a fact is not the case. Right, here at the swimming pool. GG, thank you. Right, who's in the lead? Yay. I think there's something like 8 trainers here? I don't know entirely. I think it's about 8. Well, that was easy. Alright, lower the water. Okay, what do you have? Whiscash. Okay, this might be a bit scary for Yay. But not much of a concern for Hibiscus. Excuse me. Okay, not too bad. Does Hibiscus have the big root? I'm just thinking, did I give it to them? Now, Whiscash did basically nothing to me. Looks like it. Yes, okay, I did. And you have a very nice theme. Wingull. You probably got wing attack, don't you? Just switch training Yay right now, aren't I? Gong. Oh. Okay then. Problem. Pelipper. I could fight with my own, which I would usually do in this situation, but because this is a Nuzlocke, I need to be a bit more serious with how I actually battle, rather than going for entirely what's like the fun route. Gotta go for the more safe route in Nuzlockes. Oh, great. Gong, please don't. Thank you. Oh, nice! Well done, Gong. Gee, since evolving, Gong has been a beast. Gong is pretty much the Pokemon I switch to when I'm feeling a bit unsure about a situation, just because of how defensive you are. Let's go, Gong! The MVP of the team right now. Azurill. Okay, we can handle this one with Yay. It's not even a water type yet. Nor is it a fairy type, so I don't have to worry about it just being neutral against Force Bomb. Azumarill. Okay, that's a little bit scarier. Gyarados. I don't want to evolve Hibiscus too high, because then I'll have to switch them out of the team. Bite. Ooh. Okay, we should be fine though. A bit bulkier than I was expecting. No! Okay. Oh, that did basically nothing. Does this Azumarill have huge power? If it does, I'm very surprised. There's an ambulance going by outside. I do apologize if you can hear that. I'll stick with big fish. Nice. Yay! Right, how are we doing health-wise? Pretty good. Eric has Goldeen. Okay, I think Yay can handle this. I'm being very protective of Yay right now, because I don't want you to die. And because of how close you are to evolving. Okay. Jeez, I'm panicking about everything right now, and it turns out to be, like, no big deal. Right, stop panicking. Oh god, that's an enormous amount of experience points. Psych up. I don't think I'm gonna want to use that. No. Yeah, it just copies the stat changes the foe has. I don't think I want Psych Up, sorry. Thanks for offering though. Gyarados. Then Gyarados. Alright, I'm a higher level than you. We're both very intimidating. Indeed, I would be intimidated if a Gyarados had just appeared. Let's see if I can freeze it. Ooh. Okay, this Gyarados is bulky. Ooh, it has Thrash! Okay, again, that didn't do too much damage. I love how there's like footprints on there, even though Gyarados doesn't have footprints. Well, speaking of which, it doesn't have a hand either, so how is there like fist prints? I saved you from becoming confused. You're welcome, Gyarados. I find that funny, like, because like I made Gyarados flinch, it didn't become confused from using Thrash. My big fish is in the top percentage of all Gyarados, obviously. That's why Big Fish is still on the team, because every Gyarados it's faced dies. Okay, seeking. Big Fish is getting a bit tired. Let's go with gimme food. Fly. Okay, good time to use Flail when you've got full HP. That definitely makes sense. Being #1 in the world doesn't mean a thing. Is that your response to the idea that my Gyarados is in the top percentage of all Gyarados? Probably not, it's just a sheer coincidence, but eh. Yeah, I'm gonna want to heal a little bit just for safety reasons. It's also break time. And give Gon some health as well. And why not? Okay, Alright, I haven't forgotten about break time, don't worry. Oh, I'm getting stuck on the walls. Alright, this is the last trainer. Right. No, I don't have enough time. Alright, I'm gonna go for a quick break and I'll let the ads play while I'm away so they don't interrupt the gameplay. Yeah. Alright, I need to get the hang of saying that a bit smoother, don't I? Alright then, I'll see you in a few minutes or so. Ooh. Well, I've never seen that one before. Maybe I shouldn't bother getting the guns here. Like, here in particular. Oh, the dilemma. Pokemon are scary, but maybe this little Lyn and I will get along just... No, you're not having it. That was incredible timing! Wow. That couldn't have been timed any better. Ah, the darn thing scratched me. Yeah, I don't think my Glameow wants to join your team. Sorry. Oh god, Giga Impact! Nice! Screw that Giga Impact. Oh my god, is this the same shop again? Oh my god. This is giving me extreme, like, the SpongeBob movie vibes, where Mr. Krabs opens a second, Krusty Krab right next door to the original one.
Hello, I like money.
Might have different items. I don't think it does. Yeah, it's the same. So, Seafood Fresco, why did you decide to open 2 more Seafood Frescos right next door to you? Money! Okay, Street for Switch again. Skippy, I'm basically Switch training you right now, aren't I? No! 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 That is not what I wanted at all. Ash, get back out here! Seems a bit weird that Shanks tried to use Roar on Weasel, though. No! No! I don't want Magikarp out! Stop! Oh, shush. Right, stop roaring, please. Okay, someone else at least, but I still don't want Staravia out. Ash, please. Oh, I miss when the dead section was so empty. Alright, I'm back. Alright, okay, last trainer of the Pastoria gym. And then I can go prepare to actually fight Wake. Or Crasher Wake, I should say properly. Welcome back. Thank you. Welcome back to you too. Hope you had a nice break. Hope it wasn't too boring. I just went up and just walked around my home a bit. Stood at the doorway, just took in a little bit of the fresh air, and then I just came back. Alright, this Wingull is in for a bit of a nightmare, isn't it? Yeah, that was probably the most terrifying sight of its life, just seeing a Pelipper just dive bombing it, and then killing it in one blow. Golduck. Stick with gimme food. I have a feeling the last Pokemon's gonna be a Gyarados. Okay, that didn't do as much as I had hoped. It is my strongest move that isn't not very effective. Yeah, just keep using Fury Swipes when I'm actually down here and use Water Pulse when I'm in the air. That definitely makes sense. Oh, never mind. I think Fury Swipes actually did more. And that's kind of terrifying because I'd have to get through Confusion twice to use Fly. I'm going to use Wing Attack then. Okay, give me food. Oh, jeez. Okay, give me food. Can you get through it again? Yes. I'm having a lot of luck with Confusion today. I've been confused several times, but I don't think I've actually hit myself in Confusion. Thankfully enough. Do you learn anything new? No. Shellos. Okay, I can handle Shellos. I'll let Gyarados have an easy win. Would it be enough to level up? It would be quite satisfying if yes. My Pokemon are locked in this episode. Yeah, they've learned how to not be, well, not how to not be confused, but they've learned how to not punch themselves in the face when confused. There we go. Alright, that's everyone here defeated, except for Crasher Wake himself. But before I actually face you, I I know I probably shouldn't be nervous about facing Crash Awake, because I've done that with every gym leader, and it turned out to be literally no big deal. But this is the first gym leader I'm facing who has all fully evolved Pokemon, which is kind of nerve-wracking. So I feel like I want to bulk myself up as much as I can. Well, at least for that, it won't take too long. Yeah, not too long, I suppose. Right, I want to get everyone up to level 37. And that'll be good for Yay, because then you can evolve into a Medicham. And I'm pretty sure I've got a heart scale or two so that you could learn Thunder Punch. Alright, just give me lots of Quagsire, please. They give me the most experience here. Great. Stop missing! Thank you! I'm still gonna do it like 2 more times. There we go. Yes, more Quagsire, please. That's not a Quagsire. Oh well, I'll still take it. Oh, that's a Quagsire though. Yeah, we're fine. Running a little low on PP for Fly though. Excuse me. Okay, we're about 2/3 of the way there for Give Me Food. I never realized how much Pelipper sounds like a duck. It sounds like a quack now, all of a sudden it's cry to me. What am I, Yoda? What happened to that sentence? It's Christ! To me, sounds like a duck right now for some reason, but it never did before. Oh geez, your health is actually low. I didn't actually see that. Hey, Gyarados. Does a bit. You guess when it's sped up even more duck-like? Maybe? Maybe because it sounds like a more sharp, short quack. Because ducks don't really like drag out their quacks, do they? It's more of a sharp, it's more of a quick sound rather than a drawn-out sound. Like how dogs, when they bark, it tends to be just a short, quick sound, whereas cats can do like a meow if they want to. Whereas dogs can't really drag out a bark like that. Well, I guess that's the end of the Quagsire. Wonder if I'm gonna find a shiny before I'm done here. That would be a nice surprise game if I got a shiny. Or I don't care if I get a shiny or not, honestly. If I get a shiny, it's whatever. Because you know, if the game knows I want a shiny, it won't give me one. But if it thinks I don't care, it won't give me a shiny. I'm not very good at whispering, in case you don't know. I don't even know if my whispering was even really heard by the mic, to be totally honest. That would be really exciting, to be fair. Oh, yes, yes. I mean, it would be so boring if you got one. I don't know. There's a lot of things with the voice I don't really know how to do. I don't know how to scream. If I'm totally honest, I don't entirely know how to scream. Well, I don't even entirely know how to shout. I know how to, like, make my voice a little bit louder, but I don't know how to, like, properly shout. I don't know, because I didn't pay attention in voice school to, like, learn how to scream and shout and let it all out. Creaky chair? My chair knows how to creak, that's for sure. So close. Let Gong have a turn. Thank God for speed up, that's all I'm thinking right now. If I didn't have speed up, this would take so freaking long. Yay! Gong's level of 37. Alright, so we can't have you out anymore for now. Which means Hibiscus's turn. Wait. Just during that part of the music, I couldn't even tell it was sped up. If I found a shiny Shellos, I might not be able to tell. And at speed up, I don't know how obvious those sparkles will be. The shiny Shellos is one of those shinies that's like barely any different. So every time I see a Shellos, I'm slightly questioning myself, is it shiny? Well, shiny Quagsire would be very obvious. Unless you have like difficulty seeing blue and pink. Yeah, to someone with like standard color vision, shiny Quagsire is very obvious. Right, Fonye, you might be soon to evolve. Okay, it'll take a little bit of time for you to get your experience high enough, but we'll get you there. I'll try not to let you die. Oh jeez, okay, that's a bit close. Okay, I definitely need to go and heal. Okay, well, Big Fish is leveled up. Don't need to worry about that anymore. Alright, heal please. Thank you, bye. Oh. And you're not shiny. Getting there slowly. Give you this and one more. Okay, nope. Okay, you might still evolve at the end of this. Okay, it's just give me food left besides yay. And you're also pretty much ready to level up. Oh, yay. Oh, yay. That wasn't like an exclamation of joy. That was like, oh, yay. Why didn't you level up? You got like 1 experience point to go, right? 105. Close enough to 1, right? Alright, I'll give you a milk. Right, 1 more battle. It doesn't matter what it's against. It could probably be against a Magikarp, but it would do. Okay, maybe not, but you get the point. I think Shellos or something are the lowest experience givers here. Whereas Quagsire is definitely the most. So long as Yay doesn't die and doesn't run away, we're definitely gonna level up here and evolve. Yay! What? Yay is evolving! Finally! Oh my god, I didn't change Bronzor to Bronzong, did I? Oops. Okay, well I got 2 Pokemon to change then. Alright, Bronzor. Oh, you're significantly bigger. And Medicham. Woohoo! Woohoo! Alright, I'm gonna do a little bit of rearranging here. want their faces at least to be on show in the crowd. Right, finally. How long has Gong been evolved and not been evolved on the layout? Right, but I can't level up anyone any further, otherwise I have to box them under my own rules. Medicham! Yeah, with pure power, your attack stat is much higher. Okay, but let's go see if I can teach you Thunder Punch. I'm pretty sure I've got like at least one heart scale in my bag. And I think Medicham learns them at level 1. Yes, okay, I do have a heart scale. Yes! Thunder Punch! Okay, is there anything else? No. Oh, you can see their contest moves. Oh, that's good for, coordinators. Okay, Thunder Punch. Get rid of Hidden Power. I don't even remember what hidden power type it is anymore. Alright, do I have any more? Only one more. Okay. Does anyone else learn anything particularly good? Doesn't look like it for you. I would speed up here, but I'm a bit scared I might accidentally teach a Pokemon something and I don't want to. Sunny Day and Rain Dance? No. I could just get TNs of that. Gyarados? I think you learned Thrash? Yes. I don't think I want to learn that though, because it locks me into it, and I'd rather not be locked into things. I like to have as much freedom as I can to change my strategy. Definitely not. Okay, but what else does Medicham learn? Medicham? Because I don't have very many fire Pokemon. I've only got Flareon. It might be worth teaching you Fire Punch as well. But what else do you learn in the future? Power Trick, Reversal, and Recover. Okay, so basically nothing really that good. I don't have any Ice-type Pokemon. Fire or Ice? I don't think... No. Against Byron, fighting types would definitely be better to use. And then against Candace, it would be fighting type. So yeah, I think I'll leave that for now. If I change my mind, I can always come back. And it also keeps hold of the heart scale in case I change my mind for something else to use it. That becomes 90. There we go. Alright, that's my plan. And against Crasher Wake... He starts with a Gyarados, so... Intimidate is a thing. Okay, Okay, I think I'll start with Yay. Even though the Intimidate will be a thing, it wouldn't be that good for any other Pokemon either, so... yes. And I definitely want to hold off Hibiscus for Quagsire. But not Floatzel, because Floatzel knows Ice Fang. Okay, so I guess my plan is I'm gonna have I'll have Yay start off with Gyarados. Hopefully then he'll switch to Quagsire, so I can switch to Hibiscus to get rid of Intimidate. And then after that, we'll switch back to Yay for Floatzel. That's the plan, and hopefully I'm going to stick to it, because hopefully it will go by without a problem. And then with my luck again, I'm just getting all worked up and nervous about a gym leader, when gym leaders are like arguably the easiest for me. Mostly just because I know what to expect. That's probably why I find them reasonably easier than the random trainers. Itchy nose. Alright, Crash Awake. This is my last chance to change my mind. Alright. Gimme food is not really on my plans. Gong might be a backup against Floatzel, and maybe Quagsire. Or Gyarados, if it comes to that. Hopefully Gyarados won't knock out Medicham. Good luck, I got this. Thanks for the confidence. Right, my own Gyarados could be good against Quagsire if things go wrong. But you are my plan for Quagsire for definite. Alright. Stop lollygagging, let's just do this. Right, bring it on! Oh! Sorry. It's the wrong button, of course. Alright, hello Gyarados. Okay, you're level 33. I'm 4 levels higher. I am intimidated, but I've got pure power. Hopefully I'm faster? Okay. Good start. How much does that do? Oh, come on! Okay, how much is that going to do? Okay, just under half. Specifically, that was... why am I trying to calculate this? 44 plus 4. It was 48 damage. Okay, he's probably gonna use a potion. So maybe I could get a crit? Yeah, potion. Is that gonna fully heal? Yes, okay, of course it will. Come on, can I get a high roll? Did I get a low roll and can get a high roll? Nope. That was a slightly lower roll. Right, I do outspeed. Okay. Alright, Gyarados is down. Oh, I didn't want Floatzel next! I wanted Quagsire next! Okay, I would stick with Yay, but Yay is hurt, so... Floatzel has Ice Fang, and I think just water moves? If it has, like, Pursuit or something, then Gong is just neutral to that. Right, Crash Awake, you're throwing off my plans here. I did not want Floatzel next. Okay, you have Brine. That doesn't do too much. And if I get to half HP, it will do twice as much, which still wouldn't be too bad. Okay, that's good. Can I now kill it with a second one? Oh, come on! Like, held on like I had a focus band or something. But then again, you've already used a potion on Gyarados, so... yeah, no more potion for Floatzel. Okay, Floatzel down. The only one left is Quagsire. Right, and this is Hibiscus's job. Right, this should be easy. Very easy. Again, that was not really that big of a deal, to be totally honest. Took a little bit of thinking, but... yeah, I think that went pretty well. Alright, thank you. Alright, I'm out of here. Thank you. Bye! Feels almost rude for me just to speed up through him like that. Alright, blah blah blah. Oh, someone's honking their horn outside. I do apologize if you can hear that. Right, I'm glad that went as well as it did, that's for sure. Okay, and also, since I'm now done with the water gym, I can bring Flareon back onto the team. Yippee! Well done, thank you. I'm glad that's over. Right, there we go. Now you go up there, and Bidoof goes down there, or there. Bronzong's actual face is at the bottom of its body, which is weird. Pelipper has a bit more room to like shift over that way. There we go. There. Alright, click back in the window. Alright, yeah, water's a little bit behind in levels, so put you at the front. What does your moveset look like? Rubbish. That's what it looks like. Do I have a TM or something that could curb you over in the short term? Dig? No, no, no. No, I could give you Dig. Okay, I think I'll go with that. Just to give Flareon a bit of variety. Just, yeah, quick attack and tackle or do not cut it. Yay! Don't know if that's going to turn out to be a mistake, but it's too late now. Krogung's where it's at. Alright, blah blah blah. Yep, kaboom! Alright, let's go catch this guy. Right, by the way, I'm thinking once I finish this little side quest, I'm gonna... Well, it's not a side quest, it's part of the main story. I'm probably gonna call it for today, because the next thing is... takes me through that entire route to Celestic Town, so... yeah. And I feel like my voice is getting quite tired right now. Do you give me anything? No. For some reason I had a feeling he might have given me something. No, I don't want to be in there. Oh yeah, my level cap needs to change. Hang on. Byron. No, Byron Pokémon. That's fair. Done a lot today. Well done. Thank you. All I really did was just battle in the Pastoria gym, and that was pretty much it. Well, I guess I did finish out the route between Pastoria and Hearthome, so that's something, I suppose. Right, Byron's top Pokemon is level 41, so... 41. There we go. Right. Yep, you are gonna battle me, and it's gonna be the last battle of the day. Right, I think you just have a Glameow? Or is that just in Diamond and Pearl? Nope. Well, it might be, but it's a Krogunkin Platinum at least. Good time to use Dig. Ooh, you're actually higher level than me, though. Alright, hopefully this doesn't turn out to be a mistake. Oh, wow. Yeah, that was a terrible pair of moves for you to use. Oh, that was easy. Yeah, I don't... Yeah, you were too exhausted to think that you just made some pretty stupid choices right there. Hello, Cynthia. Hello, Barry. Blah, blah, blah. Thank you. Now I can go heal the Psyduck en route north of Salacion. Oh. I can't menu at supersonic speeds. Restore that 1 PP to Dig for Flareon. Okay, hello Psyduck. Here's the headache cure. Oh, yes, thank you. Sorry. Okay, let me just check something real quick. I often forget where the routes end and begin. Okay, this is all still Route 210. And then it's Celestic Town, which I could go fishing for a Pokemon. Because I don't think... No, there's no other Pokemon in Celestic Town besides fishing. Route 211 is the same as over here, so I can't get anything there. Okay, fair enough. And then it'll be heading off down here to Canalave. Alright, but I'm gonna finish up just staying here. Don't mind me. Right, save. Oh, this place has actually got a name. It's just cafe in the save file thing. Interesting, I never knew that. But anyway, with that, I am done for today.